A too-late state of emergency in Trinidad and Tobago, an editorial by Professor Wall Street. The recent declaration of a state of emergency by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley's government in Trinidad and Tobago comes as a belated and insufficient response to the country's escalating crime crisis. With the murder toll surpassing 600 for the second consecutive year, this move appears more as a desperate attempt to save face rather than a genuine effort to address the root causes of violence and insecurity. For years, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago have been living under the shadow of rampant crime. The government's repeated promises to tackle this issue have yielded little to no tangible results. Instead, the murder rate has continued to climb, reaching unprecedented levels. The declaration of a state of emergency now, after the highest number of murders in the nation's history, feels like a reactionary measure rather than a proactive strategy. Prime Minister Rowley's administration has had ample time and resources to implement effective crime-fighting measures. Despite this, the government's efforts have been largely ineffective, with criminals continuing to operate with impunity. The state of emergency, while necessary to curb immediate threats, does not address the systemic issues that have allowed crime to flourish. It is a temporary band-aid on a wound that requires comprehensive and sustained intervention. The timing of this declaration raises questions about the government's motives. Is this truly about protecting the citizens, or is it an attempt to deflect criticism and maintain political power? The people of Trinidad and Tobago deserve better than reactive governance. They deserve leaders who are committed to long-term solutions and who prioritize the safety and well-being of the population over political expediency. Given the current state of affairs, it is clear that Prime Minister Rowley's government has failed to deliver on its promises of security and stability. The best course of action for Dr. Rowley would be to step down and allow for new leadership that can bring fresh perspectives and effective strategies to combat crime. Resignation would not only be an acknowledgement of the government's shortcomings, but also a step towards restoring public trust and confidence. In conclusion, the people of Trinidad and Tobago need and deserve a government that is proactive, transparent, and genuinely committed to their safety. It is time for a change in leadership, one that can address the root causes of crime and implement lasting solutions. Only then can the nation hope to see a reduction in violence and a return to peace and security,